Thanks. Hello, everyone. This is Sergio Moreira. We're here with another session of RBL1 Live, and we have our next founder, Alex Nikita, who is CEO of Solipay. So thanks for joining us tonight, Alex.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. So he's going to pitch for 5 minutes. And Alex, without further ado, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, hey everybody, my name is Alex, and I'm going to tell you today about Solipay. So, a few years ago on a college campus with some of my best friends, I was talking about the future of fintech and data privacy. And we came to this realization that individual consumers, people like you and me, we generate massive amounts of valuable data every single day. Yet for some reason, it's really challenging to actually have a say in the sale of that data and even get paid for that data. And so recognizing this problem, we got together and we're building the first data cashback app for Gen Z. So, like I was mentioning, there's this unrest with consumers about the usage of their data and its monetization. However, businesses constantly need really predictive consumer data. And so Solipay is here with a solution that lets consumers really seamlessly manage the flow of their data and get paid for it whenever a business goes to access it. So that's Solipay. It's a next-gen marketplace where consumers get cash back for their data. And so on my screen right now, this is what our app looks like. There's a toggle button where you can choose what data you're comfortable with sharing. There's a feed of offers where businesses try to pay you for your data. And then we have this wallet-like interface, which is effectively a store of value for all payment for your data. And the median age of our users are 25 in the coastal US, and they're sharing things like location data, browsing data, and banking data. As you can see, the feedback is pretty positive. We've got about 4.5 stars from almost 2,000 people on our Android app as reviews. Moreover, here's a chart with some monthly user growth from the last 6 months. Earlier in the year, we went viral on TikTok, which got us a 4,000% month-over-month growth in users. And since then, we've seen organic double-digit % month-over-month growth in the number of people that have downloaded Solipay and are sharing data. Almost more notably is that the amount of data that we're collecting in total from these users is increasing exponentially. So not only are more people downloading the Solipay app to share data with us, but existing users are opting in to more data types and actually sharing more data per user over time. This is a little bit about how the software system works, from the Chrome extension and mobile apps to the cloud to payment. And we also have an enterprise product. So if you're a big business and you want to buy some of Solipay's data, you go to this website, create an account, filter your audience, and then pay. We think we're looking at $1 billion plus market opportunity, which is broken down on this slide. And we started generating revenue this summer. So 25K revenue in 2 months, that's 150K ARR. And there's about 5 revenue streams that we're exploring for the business so far. We have a sales timeline that starts with a data sample and then a contract and then a long-term portion. And some of our customers include PEPSI, SEMrush, and CHAINLINK, which is actually one of the biggest blockchains in the world. We've been fortunate to be a part of a number of startup incubators, ranging from Columbia to Google Cloud to Web3 data marketplaces that want Solipay to upload our data in exchange for their tokens. And so we're really pioneering this consumer fintech cashback rewards that also intersects with crypto and Web3 and building out what the future of cashback on data is going to look like. Here's a little bit about our team. I worked at a quantitative crypto hedge fund before, and we were acquired by Digital Currency Group. My colleagues are fantastic. Niraj was Phi Beta Kappa computer science at Columbia, a brilliant technical mind. And Kwabena leads a lot of our business operations as an interdisciplinary music and computer science scholar. It's tremendous empathy for building personal relationships throughout Solipay. And right now we're fundraising. So just recently, we got 570K committed into the company. This is our first venture round. And at the valuation we're raising at, we'd be comfortable raising up to $2 million. So this is a big pre-seed or a small seed round, and we list the investors that have invested so far. Our intentions are to hire up to 10 people and then execute on some new product features. So we want to do a shopping feature where we use all the data we collect from consumers to build hyper-personalized feeds of products for them to shop. And we also want to build a question and answer interface where you can get a micropayment in exchange for answering a brand's question. And finally, we also want to launch our own cryptocurrency, Solicoin, as a way to incentivize more data sharing, as well as bootstrap a decentralized community around the company. So yeah, that's Solipay. I think it's about 5 minutes, and I'm going to stop there and open the floor for any questions about our company.
Yeah, that is time. So thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate it. I'll turn it over to you and ask, in this space where we talk about data privacy being so important, and more importantly, people being compensated for their data, because you need some of this data to market to folks and alike. How are you thinking about the space, and how is Solipay doing it differently?
Yeah, well, in the space today for monetizing consumer data, a lot of the times consumer data is being bought and sold without the explicit knowledge of the consumer who's a part of that data set. And so what I'm seeing happen in data privacy is with GDPR in Europe and CCPA in California, there's this systemic shift happening where the individual consumer has full autonomy over their data. And what I mean by that is, if you want a company to delete your data, they have to do that now. And if you want a company to explain what data they have about you, they also have to do that now. And so as that shift is happening, a product like Solipay that actually includes the consumer in the aggregation and sale of their data, that's the future. It's fully opted in, privacy compliant consumer data.
Excellent. So thanks again for joining us. For those watching, this was Alex from Solipay, and you can find the link to Solipay in the live stream comments. So thanks again, Alex, for joining us.